What's going on, good people? It's your boy, Robert, bedbug guy, bedbug killer, bedbug gangster, because I'll be putting in work on these bed bugs. Anyway, just wanted to give a little feedback. No bugs in this video. This is just a, regular video. So I showed my family, my YouTube videos or my last few videos from the apartment complex, and your family can be your harshest critics at times, and but it's all love. But yeah, my son Ahmad, 15-year-old, he didn't get through any of the videos, maybe like the first few minutes, and he was like, "Oh, Dad, you got to have intro, you got to be funny, you got to do this, you got to do that." I'm like, son, I'm not no YouTuber. I'm just starting out. I'm sure if you saw some of these YouTube people, some of their first few videos, they're rough. So I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to get out there, but it'll get better as it goes along. And, had to clean myself up a little bit today. Last time I was looking a little homeless like the Black Charles Manson. So shaved and edged myself up. One of these days, I'm going to go like full James Harden, just, wow, just let it all get out there. I think I'm still a little too young for that. I'm only 45. Maybe when I get in my 50s, I just do all that. But yeah. Plus, I got to still go meet people, and I don't want to scare them away when I'm trying to kill the bugs. Anyway, so I was thinking the other day, man, I've treated a lot of people's houses, and I have thousands of stories, and not all of them are creepy, or, some of them are pretty creepy and nasty. You don't really understand how people live until you get inside, excuse me, their houses. So, but yeah, this one particular one comes to mind. I think it's funny. So this is the beginning of what I would call Bedbug Chronicles, and this particular one is Bed Bugs at the Trap House. So this is back in Phoenix. Me and my guy Julio. Shout out to Julio if you see this, aka Batman and Robin. I was Batman because I was the lead guy, but me and Julio worked really good together. I miss working with that guy when I worked for that other company, whose name I will not mention. But yeah, and so we were on our way to do a treatment in Phoenix, his house and, regular subdivision out there. And the guy, we used to have meetings every Monday. And so the guy that did the inspection, that actually had us go, that booked the job for us to go do, he was like, these guys are drug dealers. And we're like, thought he was really just joking or whatever. So we get there and we're talking, and I'm not driving, by the way, I'm just sitting in my car parked. We're talking. And these guys, we get there, it's like, I don't know, Saturday morning, I think it was. And these guys looked like they were just out partying. There's girls there and stuff all over the place. So they're not ready to do this treatment at all. We're thinking that we're going to have to, reschedule. And they ended up, getting it together, pulling it together, got the girls up, got everybody dressed. And we're just sitting there looking at each other like it's really happening. These guys are crazy. They knew we were coming to get rid of these bed bugs for them. So the one guy, I don't remember his name. It might have been like Felipe or something like that. He was real cool, like really just, happy-go-lucky, really friendly guy. And there was a lot of people there, but like the two main guys were Felipe and this other guy. Looked like he was Indian, not like Native American Indian, but like from India Indian. Big dude, like about 6'2", 6'3", bigger than me, and he was real serious, and it was like, what's going on here? So as they're getting ready, scrambling around trying to clean stuff up, asking us what they need to do in order for us to do the treatment. So we're like sitting around, pointing different things out for them to do. So the happy-go-lucky guy, Felipe, for this story at least, is like, all right, now I got some weed and some coke in my bedroom. Do I need to move that? And we're like, we look at each other like, yeah. Go ahead and get that out of there, because the treatment might mess that up. So then me and Julio look at each other like, these dudes are selling drugs. So. And this dude is just all out, like just telling us all about his whole operation. He's selling drugs out of his house. Apparently he didn't listen to Biggie, the 10 crack commandments, never sell crack where you rest at. But anyway, so they moved the coke and the weed out of the bedroom. which was one of the rooms that had the bed bugs in it. And then the Indian guy kind of pulls us off to the side, like, look, man, you know, I got some stuff in my safe, man, and, you know, I just want to make sure that, you know, because we got to leave, and, you know, I want to make sure that all my stuff that's in my safe is going to be in there when I get back. I'm like, dude, I'm an exterminator. I don't know what's in your safe. I don't want to know what's in your safe. Whatever's in your safe will be in your safe when we get back. I'm just here for the bed bugs. All right. Just want to make sure you know that we clear about that, because I got some stuff in my safe, and I want to make sure my stuff is there when we get back. So I'm like, dude, like, really? Whatever. So they finally get it together, and we get to set up and get the treatment done. And so this dude wasn't joking. He wasn't laughing. He was just like, you know, real stoic, real posted up, trying to like mean mug us and make sure we wasn't in there to try to raid or rob. I'm like, bruh, do you see the truck? Do you see the equipment? I ain't no undercover. I'm like, dude, I'm from LA. I know about that, but I'm not after that. I'm here to kill bed bugs. That's all I'm doing. So whatever. So finally we get to understanding. That dude relaxes somewhat. Here comes Felipe again, the happy-go-lucky dude. You know, man, I really appreciate y'all being here. You know, I would tip y'all, and I would pay y'all, and I would pay for this whole job in cash. This dude pulls out a brick of money, and we look at each other like, what is wrong with this dude? But he's like, but, you know, I want to put some of it on a card because I got to go buy this boat, this little boat or whatever. And so I'm like, man, you got to talk to the office about that. I'm just here to do the job and collect the money. He calls the office. They agree that he could pay some on a card and then pay the rest of it off later, because he wanted to hold on to his cash to go buy the boat. And it's all like 20s and 10s and stuff like that. Now, these weren't your posted up on the corner, you know, trappers. These were like your club trappers, because they said they had partied in Scottsdale the night before. So anyway, finally get all the, you know, stuff squared away. The dude tells me, now I moved my weed and my coke in the truck that's in the garage. So, you know, just look out for it. I'm like, we got you. And I'm like, man, these got to be the dumbest drug dealers I've ever seen. And I'm like, any minute now, the police are going to show up and raid this whole joint, because they got to know what's going on here, because this dude is just too stupid and too friendly and open about his Guan zone, as Bernie Mac would say. So anyway, we're there and we get started in the rooms, you know, kind of starts to roll into the afternoon. This dude leaves to go get his boat, and then he said he has to go pick up his kids. So he's got all these people, his kids, and drugs all in the same place. And we're sitting out the garage at this point. In the afternoon, do you know, people started coming up, and the big Indian dude, stoic dude, he'd go out there and talk to him, you know, like, and they looked at us like, what about his customers? They look at us like, what about the, oh, no, they cool. They just, you know, they just taking care of something for us. They cool. So they go to the back of the garage, they talking. Somebody goes in, it's okay to go in the house. They go in the house and get whatever these people will come over here to buy. And they are actually actively serving people while we're doing this bed bug treatment. Me and Julio keep looking at each other and shaking our heads and laughing like, dude, I cannot believe this is happening. The Felipe dude was telling us, oh yeah, man, all my neighbors know. I got a Jamaican, you know, neighbor. He buys weed from me. I got some African neighbors over here. They buy this. He's just they're in the cul-de-sac. He's telling us all the stuff that they got going on. So I'm like, man, at any moment, Phoenix police is going to raid this house, and I'm just going to walk out with my hands up, praying that I don't get shot. And like, dude, I'm an exterminator. This is our equipment. I'm here for bed bugs. I'm not here for nothing else. So I think I ended up having to leave to go do a few inspections. So I left, you know, Julio there. So I'm coming back to the house, and who do I see? Felipe in his little truck, pulled in like one of them Sea-Doo boats behind him. He's honking and waving and all happy because I see him out in the streets with his brand new boat that he bought. Well, it was a used boat. But I'm just shaking my head laughing like, this dude is something else. We get back to the house like, yeah, man, see, I wasn't lying. I went and got this boat, man. That's why I couldn't give you all the money, you know. And we were almost done at this point. So it's like, he's like, man, y'all are some real cool dudes. I really want to tip y'all, but I can't because I just used all my cash to buy this boat. I can tip y'all in weed though. And I look at Julio. He looks at me. I'm like, man, I don't get down. I don't know if Julio does. Julio's like, no, I'm good. So you sure, bro? I got some good weed. I give y'all. No, man, we good. So finally, we get through all the shenanigans. We get done. We're packing up, and they're gone. Now they all left the house. Once he got his kids and everything, they all finally left the house, And in that time, it's still people coming up, getting off work or whatever, and coming to buy weed, or whatever other drugs they were getting from this dude. He had to have served about at least 5 or 6 people while we were there. Broad daylight, in the garage, while we're treating for bed bugs. I'm just like, Lord, have mercy. So we get done. It's later in the evening. Call a boy, let him know we're done. Then we get a call back from the big Indian homie, stoic dude. All right, man, I just want to make sure I told you, all my stuff that was in my safe, man. I want to make sure it's still there. I'm like, bro, we didn't even touch your safe. As long as it didn't have bed bugs on it, I ain't worried about it. So whatever was in your safe before should be still in your safe now. All right, man, I just want to make sure we clear because, I can get a hold of y'all if something's, I'm like, man, you ain't got to worry about nothing. So, any rate, we get ready to leave. Now, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. That dude's almost threatening us. Here come Felipe. Felipe's happy. He hugs both of us, thanks us, and then at the end he's like, hey, man, y'all are cool, but I don't want to see y'all again. I'm like, feelings mutual, bro. We got you. So, I don't know, man. That's just one of probably hundreds of stories I could tell. Bed bugs at the trap house. Anyway, I got to get over here and do another inspection because somebody else is getting all ate up by these bed bugs. So, I will holler at y'all later. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Check out my YouTube page. We Heated LLC. Like, subscribe to the videos. There's on my Facebook page, there's, the number to get in contact with us. The link to the email is there. So if you have questions or have bed bugs that you need to get rid of, holla at your boy. And I'll talk to y'all later.